Hello and welcome to another video from the only channel that you need to not only survive the current apocalypse but actually enjoy it. And today's video is going to be about Bible prophecy. Now, I've kind of shut my channel down in order to straighten it out. And if you go to my channel, you'll notice that all of the technical things have been fixed. So now I've got a very nice, neat channel page with nice groupings of playlist. All of my videos have proper names and tags on them, and they're in a nice order, so people can find things that they're looking for without too much difficulty. Well, another part of that is that YouTube said it would be a good idea for me to go ahead and post regularly. So pick a day or pick 2 days and always post at the same exact time on those same exact days every week. And so I figured I would go ahead and do that, and I attempted it somewhat. But the first time there was a glitch and I wasn't able to get a video up, the whole thing just fell apart. So what I decided is I'll make another try at it very soon, but I'm not going to make an announcement to that effect until I get 12 total ready-to-go videos posted online, just waiting to turn them on. Right now I've only got 2, but I also have 2 in my computer, and I've got the scripts for 4 more that are almost complete. So hopefully very soon I'll be able to start posting videos twice a week. This is not going to be one of them, simply because I feel like the information that I'm putting out is timely, and by the time I start posting my regular weekly videos, this will be old news. So we're going to go ahead and just tell it like it is right now, post it right now, and just know that I'll eventually get my channel straightened and start posting regularly very soon. Anyway, a while back I did a video called, September 23rd, oh my, or the end of the world, September 23rd, something like that. And the only reason I did that is because all of these YouTube prophets were posting videos about how the world was going to end on September 23rd. And they have all kinds of nonsensical beliefs involving things like heaven and hell and trinities and raptures and born again and saved. And so a lot of that played in to this September 23rd prophecy. If you go back and watch that video, you'll notice that not only did I completely crush that entire thought process using nothing more than the Bible, but I ridiculed these people, and I was right. Now, the thing is that the end of the world didn't come. And so that was the big result of that video that I produced. But another big result was that my subscriber base dropped. My number of views dropped. Numbers of minutes watched dropped. The number of... Every single thing on my YouTube just basically crashed. So I got on there, I told the truth in advance, just like a true prophet would, and yet here I am, I'm the guy whose channel went down the tubes. What's really sad about that is all of these YouTube prophets that were saying the end of the world was coming, they went through the roof. Their viewers are up, their money's up, everything is up with them. And so I know that when this video is over with, I can turn on, real-time view of what my channel's doing. And so, anyways, but I have to do this for the people that are actually open-minded and want to learn the truth. A couple of days ago, somebody sent me an email saying the end of the world is coming on April 23rd, so that's a new one. And I laughed and just went on to the next email. And then my wife came in and said, the end of the world's coming on April 23rd. Are you going to make a video about it? And I just said, no, that's pointless. These mindless idiots will keep making those videos forever. It's not like there's anything I can do to stop it. And plus, most of the people that come to my channel understand that that's nonsense. And the ones who don't think it's nonsense will come to my channel and attack me. So there's no point in addressing it. Well, now we got something new happening. And I'm certain that this is going to play into some of these YouTube prophets' agendas. The ruler of the current world empire has made an announcement that he's attacked Syria. Now, so far, as far as I know, so far that doesn't mean anything. You know, I checked YouTube a little while ago and nothing like that came in on my feed. That doesn't mean it's there. And in fact, once I post this video, I'm thinking as soon as I post it to the right, where they have all those little thumbnails, there's going to be a bunch of stuff about the end of the world is coming. And mine will be right in there with that bunch. I'm telling you, the end of the world ain't coming, but since I'm talking about the same day and I'm talking about the same information, I'll be grouped in with them. And in fact, a lot of the comments will be, you stupid fool, the Bible's fake. The end of the world didn't come. They don't even watch the video. They just look at the title and they accuse me of being one of those end of the world people. But anyway, here's the deal. YouTube prophets in general are like, they're hip to a lot of stuff that the average person isn't hip to. You know, it's like the churches don't tell us a lot of stuff, and then a lot of people don't read their Bibles, and then on top of that, the people that do read the Bibles, they're confused about what the Bible is about, and so they don't understand how Syria plays in to Bible prophecy. Well, anyway. Something that a lot of people don't realize is that the 12 tribes of Israel didn't stay consistently 12 tribes from beginning to end. Somewhere in their history, 10 of the tribes were conquered by Assyria. Assyria, in the ancient times, eventually developed into Syria today. Now, it's not the same people, because people migrated in, people migrated out, but some of the people that are there are still the descendants of the people that were there when that happened. The symbolism used by the current nation of Syria is related to the symbolism that would have existed in the ancient past to represent the ancient nation of Assyria. The monetary system of Syria is not the same as the monetary system of ancient Assyria, but it's based on the same principles, and a lot of the traditions of their ancient economic system still exist in their modern economic system. And so anyway, the way that the language they spoke, the way that they conducted their governments, all of that has changed a little bit, but it has slowly morphed over the centuries. It's not like that country is a completely different country from the modern country. Now, there are prophecies in the Bible related to Assyria. And so people will associate those prophecies with the modern-day nation of Syria. And there's nothing wrong with that, except for it's not going to play out the way people think. One of the prophecies is about how, the nation of Israel, the 10 tribes, not Judah, not Benjamin, but the 10 tribes that were at war with Judah and Benjamin were conquered and taken off into Assyria. And for the most part, they were exterminated. A lot of them were sold into slavery, the children, the women. Most of the men were just... and Assyria had a bad reputation. They had parties where they would just chain up thousands of people and skin them alive. And people, that was their TV from back in those days, to go watch somebody have all of their skin cut off of their bodies while they're still alive. From what I understand, when they built a palace there, and they built it with hollow walls. And as they were building it, they were dropping human beings in there. And so initially, when the king moved into his palace, there was this humbling, bumping noise that he could listen to for a couple of days as those people in the walls died. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. And if they left them in there forever, I don't know. But that's the story. Well, there are prophecies which say, my people Israel shall be brought back in the last days. To anybody who has read the Bible and understands the Bible, they would instantly recognize that prophecy is about the resurrection. All of those people who were brought there and killed will be resurrected in the last days. But most churches teach that there is no resurrection. They say that people become ghosts, or people get reincarnated into something else, or the people go to a place of eternal reward or into a place of eternal torment. And so people that are going to church haven't even entertained the idea of people being brought back to life. You know, when Jesus was resurrected, he was brought back to life. Lazarus resurrected, is brought back to life. The people that, other people who were resurrected, they were brought back to life. There's nothing in the Bible about Jesus resurrecting somebody and them turning into an invisible spirit. So there's going to be a lot of people that are going to look at these prophecies about Syria, and they're going to somehow work this information involving this newest war into their end of the world prophecies. I'm making this video knowing in advance that people are going to unsubscribe to me because they don't believe in a resurrection, don't want to believe in a resurrection, and they do want to believe in false prophets. But I'm also making this for a couple of reasons. One is that my subscribers should be open-minded. They should be listening to this information and comparing it to the information that I'm putting out there. If I'm not putting out information, they don't have anything to compare with. So they have to pretty much either buy in to these end-of-the-world prophecies or come to the conclusion on their own that they're false. So here's an opportunity to listen to both sides of the story. I'm telling you in advance, nothing's going to happen. Nothing spectacular is going to happen. And when nothing spectacular happens, hopefully you'll remember that I told you that this time around. The bombing stuff that's going on now, if you're on my channel, you're probably aware of the fact that there are a lot of what they call false flag operations. And I'm not telling you that this is part of a false flag operation. I know that something bad happened in Syria, and that was the excuse that they're using to bomb these people. I don't even really know if they're bombing these people. You know, the soldiers that are put on the ground will probably know, but for the rest of us, all we have are the TV shows about the United States attacking Syria. But, you know, we also have Barnaby Jones, you know. So, and we know the world doesn't work like that. And that's just a TV set. So don't get excited about this. Understand that it has absolutely nothing to do with the last days. And if you don't believe me, then just keep watching my channel and you'll see. And watch the world. Keep your eyes open. Try to understand that these people who get up in front of a camera and are viewed by millions are all liars. There is no such thing as a politician who tells the truth. And if you want to take the stand that our current president is not a politician but a businessman, I got some news for you. There is no such thing as a businessman that tells the truth. If you don't want to survive, don't listen to me.